Imagine two of the most powerful armies on Earth. One has unmatched global reach, trillion-dollar technology, and the ability to deploy anywhere in hours. The other is smaller, elite, battle-hardened, and trained to fight smarter, not bigger. They're allies, not enemies, but if you had to ask the question everyone is searching for, U.S. Army versus British Army, who is really stronger? Stay with me, because the answer might surprise you. Welcome to Power and Policy UK, the channel where global power, military strength, and political decisions are explained clearly and without the noise. We break down the facts behind today's biggest international stories, helping you understand not just what's happening in the world, but why it matters. Imagine two of the world's most respected military forces standing on opposite sides of the comparison table, not as enemies, but as allies with long histories, global influence, and very different approaches to warfare. The question, U.S. Army versus British Army, who is stronger, is one of the most searched military comparisons online, and the answer isn't as simple as picking a winner. Strength in the modern world isn't just about numbers or firepower. It's about technology, experience, strategy, and the ability to adapt to new threats. The United States Army is the largest branch of the U.S. Armed Forces and one of the largest armies on Earth. Its scale alone is staggering, with hundreds of thousands of active-duty soldiers and even more in reserve components. The U.S. Army is built for sustained global operations. It is designed to fight, deploy, and supply forces anywhere in the world for long periods of time. This massive size gives the U.S. Army an undeniable advantage in manpower, logistics, and operational reach. Few armies can move troops, vehicles, and supplies across continents as quickly and efficiently. The British Army, by comparison, is much smaller, but that is by design. The United Kingdom focuses on a highly professional, well-trained force rather than sheer numbers. British soldiers are often trained to operate in smaller, highly effective units that can respond quickly to crises. This approach emphasizes flexibility, discipline, and coordination, especially in joint operations with allies. While the British Army cannot match the U.S. Army in size, it compensates with experience, specialization, and precision. When it comes to equipment and technology, the U.S. Army benefits from one of the largest defense budgets in the world. This allows it to invest heavily in advanced tanks, armored vehicles, helicopters, drones, communication systems, and missile defenses. American forces often have access to cutting-edge technology that enhances battlefield awareness, precision targeting, and protection for soldiers. The integration of satellites, cyber capabilities, and real-time intelligence gives the U.S. Army a powerful technological edge. The British Army also uses modern and advanced equipment, though on a smaller scale. British forces are known for maintaining high-quality gear and focusing on reliability and interoperability with NATO allies. British armored units, infantry equipment, and intelligence systems are designed to work seamlessly with Allied forces, especially the United States. In many joint operations, British and American units operate almost as one force, sharing intelligence and coordinating strikes with remarkable efficiency. Training is another area where both armies excel, but in slightly different ways. U.S. Army training emphasizes large-scale operations, combined arms warfare, and long deployments. Soldiers train to operate alongside air and naval forces, preparing for major conflicts that could involve multiple countries and regions. Exercises are often massive in scale, involving thousands of troops and complex scenarios. British Army training is often praised for its intensity and realism. British soldiers are trained to handle harsh conditions, limited resources, and unpredictable environments. There is a strong focus on leadership at all levels, meaning even junior soldiers are expected to make smart decisions under pressure. This creates units that are highly adaptable and capable of operating independently when needed. Combat experience also plays a major role in determining military strength. Both the U.S. Army and British Army have been involved in numerous conflicts over the past decades, often fighting side by side. From peacekeeping missions to counterinsurgency operations, both forces have gained real-world experience in modern warfare. The U.S. Army's experience in large-scale operations has shaped its doctrine and capabilities, while the British Army's experience in smaller, complex missions has refined its tactical approach. Another key factor is global presence. The U.S. Army maintains bases and forces around the world, allowing it to respond rapidly to crises. This global footprint acts as both a deterrent and a strategic advantage. The British Army, while more limited in global basing, maintains strong international partnerships and plays a key role in NATO and other alliances. Its influence often comes through diplomacy, training missions, and leadership within coalition forces. So who is stronger? If strength is measured by size, budget, and global reach, the U.S. Army clearly has the advantage. It is built to fight large wars, sustain long campaigns, and project power on a massive scale. If strength is measured by professionalism, adaptability, and elite training, the British Army stands out as one of the most capable forces in the world, despite its smaller size. In reality, this comparison highlights why these two armies work so well together. Their strengths complement each other. The U.S. Army brings scale, resources, and advanced technology, while the British Army brings precision, experience, and highly trained personnel. Together, they form one of the most powerful military partnerships in modern history. The real answer to who is stronger may be that strength today isn't about one army standing above all others. It's about cooperation, adaptability, and readiness for a rapidly changing world. And when the U.S. Army and British Army stand together, their combined strength is unmatched. If you want clear analysis, real debate, and no-nonsense discussion on the forces shaping Britain's future, you're in the right place. Make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next breakdown. Power decides who leads. Policy decides how we live. See you next time.